Hello guys, staying here playing Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. Give me your souls! Sorry. So basically now, Ichigo now joined the idea of protecting the city. Just because he have now god powers doesn't mean basically he got to do whatever they want with them. He has responsibility, and actually Luke gonna help him a little bit how kind of work with the idea to try to protect the human world. But let's see if that process can work on him though. Let's go to the next episode. The next chapter, whatever. That's what I really like about Bleach most of the time. It's about basically most characters, they all trust in their swaggy behavior more the instinct of another hollow. Huh? I can teleport. Like Goku, kind of. Much of the situation, man. Like I said before, because damn. Because now basically Street Fighter 6 and Bleach basically follow the idea of swaggy behavior. That makes sense because their stories about basically being more like taking the idea of seriosity very serious. And that makes sense because Street Fighter 5 attained seriously after the downfall of Bison. That's why Street Fighter, that's why Street Fighter 6 then take the universe of Street Fighter very seriously. Similar with Bleach, it's about basically the idea of godhood. That's why they took the idea very seriously to protect with an extra way of swag.
You moved all these people by...
Huh? So basically, there are some humans around. I mean, we see basically the anime, the actual humans, but you get the point. So now that's it, guys. Well, thank you. Last couple of more. Give it to me right from us. That's it, guys. Thank you. Last couple of more. Give it to me right from us. Down to now, technically, now the Halloween is duty, but basically enough. They can know that technically something is wrong, because now basically become a basically famous protector, meaning basically follows the idea of many evil people. Not only Hallows, but far more beyond than just a normal powerful hollow. And that, and Riz.